Hello, InnerTubers! You've been waiting for this, haven't you? Look at this, I didn't even change clothes. Number 2 of the Q&A session. The hard-hitting questions.
I did say I had some harder-hitting questions.
This is Teresa, in case you missed number 1 and want to go back.
The harder questions I have for you, a lot of people want to know. There's a sign even over your desk that talks about what you will not talk about. And you've been asked before, how come you don't talk about politics, religion, drinking, or drugs?
Politics, there's too much of that already, and I want to keep things positive on my channel, and I really don't want to start arguments. There's too much of that already. Nobody needs to know what my politics are. Although, if you listen to how I talk about kindness and inclusivity and tolerance and being nice to people, that will pretty much give you an idea of what my politics are. Religion, that's another one that divides people all the time. And if you're really strong in your religious faith, you don't want to hear anybody else talk about theirs. And if you meet up with someone who isn't strong in their religious faith, you wonder why. So why even go there? Don't need to go there. Drinking, I'm a 1 beer girl, and so why would I talk about drinking? Because I have no real experience. And I'm a lightweight. I like 1 beer. The first one is cold. After that, it's like, no, I had 1. That was enough. And drugs, I'm just the biggest fucking chicken there is. When drugs were a big thing in the late 60s and early 70s, I was a single parent with 2 kids. I couldn't afford the money, first of all, but I definitely could not afford to be compromised as a parent and have anything go wrong.
Meaning you couldn't afford the bail money. So there's all kinds of things.
Well, there's that, or trouble, or a bad record, or any of that. I get so fucking high on life. I don't have any experience. I would sound like a fool.
Well, since we don't talk about drugs, I do have to ask one question that does sort of involve drugs. You bake, you cook, you're one of the most fantastic...
Except pies, I can't cook pies.
No, but you make things that you forget there are pies. Who needs pies when there's what you bake? So One of the questions asked is, will you ever bake 420?
That's a little hot in the oven.
It's very hot, and it's also not the 420 Blackbirds. I think it's code. There are some things they want to know if you're gonna bake into your baked goods.
Again, I have no experience, so no, that's not gonna happen.
That's not gonna happen.
And like I said, 420 degrees is a really hot oven.
We won't do that. So.
Yeah.
How did you get to be so wise? Because your advice is freaky good.
I made so many fucking mistakes when I was younger.
So it's the learn from my mistakes?
Either I made them, or I watched somebody close to me make them, and not me, thanks. I'm a chicken.
I also think that's the love in your heart. You don't want other people to make mistakes, even if you didn't make them. That's your goodness. That's your kindness. Don't do this. Don't be a chucklehead.
Oh, my wings. Can you see my wings?
How come it is that sometimes you have really slick movie style videos and then other times you have homemade ones?
It comes down to money, and it comes down to people being available to help me. Now, like right now, I've got lights, I got 2 cameras, one there, I've got you. But that doesn't happen all the time. Sometimes when I sit down to do my meditation videos, it's just me and a shower curtain that I hung behind me, and I just sit there and I talk to the camera. And every now and then I have this wonderful producer, you and I both know him, yes. Jin, and he knows the twins as well. And he's a movie producer, and he's really smart, and he can find people who want to do really fun, cool movie style things. So if someone approaches me with an idea and they've got the budget, I'm all in. And every now and then I can do something like this, and then the rest of the time they're homemade.
Right.
So it's money.
Speaking of that, because people see the slick movie style videos and there is some highfalutin quality to it, a lot of times people want to know, are you making a bunch of money on this? I didn't make that question up. Somebody wants to know if you're making a bunch of money.
Dozens of dollars. Dozens of dollars. You know how to become a millionaire as a YouTuber? Start with $2 million.
Start with 2 million, yes.
Right.
Now, because people are watching you and you do have this really lovely following, a lot of people, you tell everyone that you love your grandkids, you love them, and a lot of people love you. It shows in the numbers of them viewing you, but how can they support you?
Well, obviously watch my videos. Write down on your calendar, every Thursday I load a new video, so if you don't get a notification, check your calendar, check your YouTube, check your Facebook. Every Thursday I load a new video. Or Patreon. Patreon is the smartest place for creators and people who make art to get fans to support them. It's like a monthly subscription. And you can do it for as little as $3 a month.
That's less than we've talked about this before. I called it, you're taking your vitamin G, you're taking your vitamin Granny. That's very little money for the month. But one of the nice things about Patreon too is your videos are out there for everyone to see. But the Patreon grandkids get a little special, a little something every now and then.
They do. They get the bloopers, like earlier today when I was trying to get the lettuce out between my teeth. Yeah, and
they're going to see that on Patreon.
They're going to see that on Patreon. They're going to see when I laugh so hard I can't see straight. When I do my warm-up exercises, because even with this crappy voice, I still have to do warm-up exercises, and one of them is wiggling.
Don't tell them now. Don't tell them. No, they got to go to Patreon for this.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, and if we have bloopers or things don't go right, or I have to throw something away. I'm not going to tell you what, but those are the bloopers that show up on Patreon.
A little behind the scenes. You do some fun behind the scenes.
Yep, we have fun.
And you're also an actress. Do you like acting?
I was an actress. That's why I ended up being a YouTuber. I love it. I absolutely love it because it's like playing pretend. I can be 5, 6 years old again. Oh, today I'm going to be somebody else. Yay, let's go do that.
What's your favorite kind of acting?
Commercials, for sure, commercials, because more people see them, and I love the attention.
Commercials are very fun. They're like little teeny tiny movies, and because people's attention spans are getting shorter and shorter, it's almost like they're working harder to get your attention. So I think the quality of commercials is great.
And I love to do the funny commercials. I really, really do. I just had so much fun, and I don't have to remember lines.
That's helpful.
Like I like talking like this, but I don't like memorizing lines.
Yeah, it's kind of a pain.
That's a lot of work. I could never be in a play.
Now, 2 of your favorite helpers, if you will, are a couple of fellas. I adore them also. RKVC. And if you don't know who they are, you can find them on social media, and you should follow them.
RKVC. It's going to show up down here or over there or somewhere.
But why do you call Rod and Vince the twins?
Well, come on, just look at them. Just look at them. Their band thing is that they dress alike. But even more than that, you just have to stand them side by side and tell them a joke. They have the same smile, they laugh, they have a twinkle in their eye. It's like they're twins from different mothers, different families, but they have a twin spirit. They have a twin goodness. That's why I call them the twins.
I like that. I like when you have young people on the show. This is something someone had said.
That's why I called you in.
I like when you have young people on the show. Will you do more?
All they got to do is ask.
Oh, so that would be interesting because on your website, you have a newly launched website, and you said there's a place in there where people can subscribe and put their information.
Yeah, and get on the mailing list, because if I get to go out on tour with the book, or if I go take a trip anywhere, if I'm going to be a speaker somewhere, I would try and set up a meet and greet. I'll need your first and last name, your email address, and your city, state, zip, so that I can target an email that goes out to you, say, hey, I'm going to be within 50 miles of you. If you're willing to get your ass in the car and come over, we can have us a fine fucking time.
Now, a side question to that, if they can, is there a way, because I know you love music, you love some live music and comedy, and you are constantly out, you support so many other artists.
Oh, yeah.
And so since we're asking the question if you'll have young people, is there a way for some up-and-coming artists to get a hold of you and say, hey, Grandma PottyMouth, I want to be in your video?
Well, first of all, it's GrannyPottyMouth.
What did I say?
You said Grandma.
Oh, I thought I said Granny.
A lot of people make that mistake. I'm going to let you get away with it.
And I know it. I say it all the time. Or GPM.
GPM. My email address is in the description of every fucking video I load. You know, I've been so nice in this interview because I was so scared about the questions that I haven't been cussing very much. We'll have to fucking change that.
Please do. All right, so you are an incredible cook. I've actually had the spoon in the dish of the thing right out of the oven in my mouth, and to where I can't speak for quite an extended period of time, which is a miracle.
Because it's a foodgasm.
It's so fantastic. But how come you don't have your own Food Network show? That someone else asked that, and I want to know that too. How come you are not on the Food Network?
Food Network has not asked me.
Oh, this is not right of them.
We could maybe start a tweet storm about that.
I could do that. I'd love that.
Food Network, get Granny. Granny on Food Network, Team Granny, hashtag, whatever the fuck.
Do you have any plans to do exercise videos?
Oh, fuck no. Oh, my word. But I have to tell you, every time I turn around, either on Facebook or in my Words with Friends game, there's this lady who's got this new exercise thing, the Groove DVDs or whatever the fuck, and she says it's just simple. You just stand around and you just dance. Well, if it were that easy, I would do more of it.
All right, well, maybe we'll have GrannyPottyMouth dance videos, if not exercise videos.
Oh, no.
All right, my next question.
Oh, hey, I gotta stop you. We just got the overtime signal. You guys, I know we thought we could get this done in 2, but we can't. So there's gonna be a third Q&A video. Stay tuned for number 3. Catch up on number 1 if you missed it. So you know the drill, right? Patreon support on patreon.com, running up along the top. And there's a link down below in the description. And Tiny Sponsor, I've given that speech 100 million times. I love them for supporting me and for supporting small creators and connecting brands who want a really good deal with a small creator with a passionate audience. Mwah! We love you!
People say I cuss too